Hi guys, Obi Dave here.
And I am Ash.
Together we are Obi Dave and I am Ash. My chair's lower than yours, I don't like it.
It's because I'm also sitting higher because I'm getting blinded from below.
Can you lower your chair a little bit? Mine's as high as it'll go, and I feel like
I haven't changed mine.
It's like
just because I'm sitting upright because I'm getting blinded from below. Like, the sun has moved, obviously, in the winter, which means that it is right in our eyeballs. So I gave Dave some leftover material to put up. And as soon as you put the camera there, it's got a sensor on the back and it's turning the screen off. So we had to arrange the material around the camera, but it means that I'm getting blinded from the bottom. That's why I'm sitting upright.
It just means I'm annoyed because I had to undo the setup so I could do our Great British Bake Off watch-along setup over in the living room.
Yeah.
And I've changed how I do things here, which means I couldn't find cables, I couldn't find adapters. It's all stupid. It is stupid, but it's working now, thankfully.
I know. And eventually in the future, we'll have a nice big house with a studio where it'll all just be set up.
Yes.
I say we get beanbags too, so when we do watch-alongs, we can sit in beanbags.
Okay. I'll do that.
Sweet.
Be pretty. We'll have to get the camera angle perfect, though, otherwise people are just going to be looking.
I mean, hey, a little bit of insights at Only Farmers.
A little bit of extras there for Patreon-only content.
Things you don't ask for.
So, I mean, what I just alluded to there, or mentioned shamelessly, is the fact that we do full episode watch-alongs of Great British Bake Off.
We do.
On Wednesdays on Patreon. It's going to be this Thursday, though, this week, because Ash is away. She's a busy business lady now, so she's got, work stuff.
I know. I'm hosting 2 of our international companies or partners. So I'm getting blinded. Oh, my eyes, my eyeballs. So yes, so we are taking them out for dinner. I've done a little presentation for them and everything.
Cool story, bro. Right, all I'm hearing is you get a free hotel and free food and drinks and stuff.
It's true.
And since I've not got a job, I don't.
Well, there's a possibility I could be going to Amsterdam for a conference.
Yeah, but you can't go to Amsterdam for a conference.
No, obviously not. They have zero tolerance. Can you imagine? You turn up at the conference to advertise my company. I'm like, hey.
Yeah. Right then, anyway, we're going to do a reaction to a song. Ren released a new song a day ago.
Okay.
Number 7 on trending for music.
Nice. I am seriously getting blinded. I am seeing spots.
There's nothing we can do because it's just going to turn the screen off.
I know. It's just really annoying. Do we need to have the screen?
Well, to know we're recording, yeah.
Oh, okay. God damn.
What if you move that way a little bit?
Yeah, that's there. That's when it stops.
Yeah?
I out of the way though.
Just hang out over there then.
Okay.
Right then. Ren released a new song, Money Ties. I've done well not to hear any of it or see any of it because I follow Ren on Instagram.
Seriously, can we do something?
There's nothing we can do. We're going to have to do the reaction. We're about 4 minutes in at this point.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry,
I apologise
I'm
for Ash not being able to cope with getting blinded by the sun in the
I
face
am
a little
super
bit.
photosensitive and it is super goddamn bright.
How about this way?
No, that's worse. Ow!
Ren, Money Ties. Are you ready for it?
I think so, if I could see anything.
Godliness with contentment is great gain. For we brought nothing into the world, and we cannot take anything out of the world. But if we have food and clothing, with these we will be content. But those who desire to be rich fall into temptation, into a snare, into many senseless and harmful desires that plunge people into ruin and destruction. For the love of money is a root of all kinds of evils. It is through this craving that some have wandered away from the path and pierced themselves with the many pangs of greed.
Money makes the world go round. Money makes a pure man lawless, proud. Money makes a man's verb consummate the noun. Cause an action to a thing is inspired by the pound or the dollar. False prophet preach profit and we follow. When the scholar teach dishonor, that's a bitter pill to swallow. The biggest bank robber are the banks and the politicians, but judiciary are whores, what a shock. When we lose sight of live and let live, forget your soul is made much richer by the love that you give. If you're living just to make a living, that's all that is. And when you're lying, slowly dying, will you die with a grin? Now digging up the root of evil, money too like a blade. You can slice across the jugular or carve and create. But when the money ain't the means, but the means is the money, you start to compromise ideals for dollars, morals get bloody. Now let me tell you a little story about a boy named Ren, born March 9th.
Right, I'm going to throw a little pause in there.
So good. I love when he starts going on about like obviously issues in the world like money and politician corruption and stuff like that. It's just he gets it so well, and he puts it into like such an incredible artistic form of like, I'm trying to think of a really good way of describing it, but I can't think of the words. That's why he's the wordsmith and I'm not. But it's absolutely beautiful so far. I'm loving it.
I obviously love the acoustic side of it. I love the storytelling and everything else. But he makes hip-hop bangers, doesn't he?
He does.
He actually really does.
He does. Yeah, absolutely does.
Yeah.
I mean, my foot's tapping. I don't know if you can hear it, but I'm proper going with the tapping.
I do like the sentiment as well, because we don't need too much in life.
No.
But then in my opinion, my humble opinion, we've been stripped of quite a lot by living in modern ways, where to get back to roots, where it's, say, growing your own food and things like that, sometimes you actually need money to go back to the simple life.
You do.
So like if you wanted to buy an acre of land, live on it and farm it a little bit and just have a little bit of livestock, have your animals, things like that, that would make most people 10 times happier than the nonsense that they pursue.
I agree.
But to buy an acre with planning permission, there's
all
a
the
couple
materials
of,
to
there's
do
a couple
it.
of $100,000 before you've built your house, blah, blah, blah. And we've kind of been priced out of primitive living, which is such a bizarre thing, because that's the simple
But how do we
grassroots
control
life.
the poor masses? By making
Keep
them
them
poorer.
down, keep them addicted to phones and TVs and all that bullshit.
Exactly. And it's something I experienced, obviously, moving over from Zimbabwe. Like, life was really hard towards the end.
But simple.
And I actually was happier there than I have been in this country. Like, I'm happy, I'm contented with my life.
Yeah.
But I've always felt this urge for more. And I think I told you the story, like, where we as, like, kids, when I got, like, a British teen magazine sent over by a family member, we all laughed in Zimbabwe. We were like, all my friends at school were like, why are people like this? Like, why is that important that, celebrity was picking her nose? Oh my God.
Yeah.
Like, because it was just, it didn't comprehend in our brain. It's like, there's so much bigger shit going on.
It's because when you're not in touch with the things you should be in touch with,
You lose
a little
sight.
bit of escapism is to judge other people for their little slip-ups. And it gives you this holier-than-thou sort of
That's
attitude.
it. But I fell into it here, and I get why people have that old terminology of first world problems. Because
Realistically, we should be that knackered at the end of the day that we don't give a shit what other people are up to. But because we don't physically do much, the vast majority of people, like we're supposed to and like we've evolved to, then it's like, you just bitch and moan about other people because it's more interesting than what you do.
That's it. But that's why you and I work so hard to be outdoors and do physical things.
That's the only way to be happy, isn't it?
It is.
I think.
For dollars, morals get bloody. Now let me tell you a little story about a boy named Bren. Born March 1990 in the Celtic Welsh ends. We didn't have much, but mum and dad, they made enough to put hot meals on the table, fill our bellies full of love. A little sister fell into the picture. Oh my God, we loved her, made our family richer. Then we both got older, world a little colder. Life, it had a way of chipping away at that shoulder. I held her and I told her, hierarchy, status exists. Sometimes the purity of youth gets snatched, leaving you stripped. You'll learn that love is not enough, it's not a world for a kid. So toughen up and buckle up, because it's bumpy as shit. And there'll be those who take advantage of the light in your soul. And there'll be times you feel the cup you're filling leaking with holes. And that dark can get much darker, we all must grow old. But listen up, my little sister, hold these words to your close. Keep that kind heart kind, humankind are in need. Never ever let this world make you bitter like me. Because this world needs love, and love it leaks from you, see. Sis, this world needs light, and you're the brightest I see. I see your wings have feather more than ever. Mine were torn by my oppressor. Sickness scorn me, but whatever. By your side we fly together. Give me flight when I could never. A releasing of the pressure, and the pressure makes a diamond. I will shine with you forever. Fuck greed, fuck depression, fuck bullies, fuck the jealous. Fuck every man who made you feel less than a treasure. And fuck a world that makes us feel small. Fuck the forces that divide us. Now's the time to stand tall, because money makes the world go round. Money makes the sick boy sicker somehow. Money gets a man mug punched in his mouth. Money run the gang thug, drug money plow. Money makes open case close. Money bend law, make war, make ghosts. Money gives a poor man hope. Money saves lives, takes lives, money both. Money isn't, money's just that. Money's just a concept, people are trying. Tax up the poor man, feed up the fire. Money's just cash. Take money, take money, take money, take. Fake money, fake money, fake money, fake. Money ties, money ties, money ties, ayy. Money lies, money lies, money lies, ayy.
Nice.
I love when he throws in a little bit of the singing. He's got such a beautiful voice. It's a pretty powerful statement.
That was sick.
That was absolutely amazing.
Love that.
And
So
like
good.
the message to his sister about staying kind at heart and don't let people ruin you.
I think as a younger sibling, you can afford to be a bit more away with the fairies. Like,
Yeah.
I definitely was, and I think my bro took more responsibility on as he was the older one.
Yeah.
Because he's not just a kid, he sees himself as a protector as well. And there is a bit of a curse of the older sibling,
There is.
you know, where the younger one can just be a little bit like... I don't want to say purer, because that's not the right word, but like...
I think
You
as
don't
well,
stress
it's
as
like,
much about life and the world and things.
and I agree with that, but it's also it's more, and it's not easier for the younger sibling, but for my circumstance, it was better for me to. It was easier for me to survive because I saw the mistakes that my brother made and the reactions and the consequences he suffered. So I was able to learn from his mistakes, as it were, and avoid certain things.
Yeah.
Whereas when you're the older sibling, you are making the mistakes. You are the first. You are the one that's carving the way
Yeah.
for the younger sibling. So in a way, you are being the protector without realizing you're being the protector. And to older siblings, you're awesome.
I think it was sick. I mean, most people probably aspire, like, they think they aspire to be rich. But most people, like, where does that... What are you trying to do by being rich? You're trying to buy your freedom. You're trying to make sure your friends and family will always be all right financially. Yeah. And it's not necessarily about being rich, it's about being secure, isn't it?
But it's about being happy. It's like we were watching Grand Designs, and one of the things that Kevin said hit me so hard, actually. It was that so many people go into life thinking that they need money to buy things they've never had, that they think will make them happy, but they don't know it's going to make them happy. They just think that. When actually what we should be doing is carving our life out with the things that have made us happy in the past and aspire to have those things in our lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow, this is really deep. We've had 12 minutes for like a
I know. We
3-minute video.
We're not actually 12 minutes. We probably are, actually.
Yeah.
Because we were talking nonsense at the beginning. But as the great Bob Marley allegedly said, money can't buy life.
It's true. It's very true.
Plenty of rich dead people out there.
Yeah.
There you go. We'll leave it on that. Cheers for that one, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe, as always, and we'll catch you again soon.
Bye, guys.